everybody, it's Alma. Welcome back to Keto Meets Menopause. You see it? It's lifted. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with my meal prep. If you saw my Aldi's haul, you saw that I have been purchasing their 10-pound bags of leg quarters for, I believe they're $4.67 a bag, somewhere around there. It is currently $4.06 on November the 13th. Yeah, I didn't go walking today, so I don't have any steps. Getting my chicken started. It's got to come up to pressure. Once it comes up to pressure, it will begin the cooking process. So as you know, when you are cooking with an Instant Pot, you make sure that it's on the steam setting, and I have it on meat, and it's going to cook for about 66 minutes. And let me show you what I'm doing for dinner for me. I got this over at Aldi's, and it's roughly 2 servings at 115 calories, 63 from fat. It is just under 1 net carb, and it has 7 grams of fat. It has 13 grams of protein. I'm going to eat this and some cream cheese, and I don't know what else. And then I'm just going to kind of lay like a slug, guys. So that's the beginning of my meal prep, and it's going to continue on tomorrow. Let me show you what I pulled out of my freezer to go with tomorrow's meal prep. Okay, so out of the freezer came this bacon, and then I also pulled out this spinach and feta cheese sausages, and then we had the bratwurst. I will cook those up to include in David's lunches, and yeah, so you'll see all this being cooked tomorrow. Okay guys, part of my meal prep, wanted to show you guys something that is quite lovely and beautiful. I'm going to show you a picture that my friend Mary sent to me from California as she was picking olives. When she got the olives picked up and brought home, she went forward with cleaning them, putting them in big bowls, and salting them for 10 days. After the 10 days is complete, you package them with a whole bunch of olive oil. And then when you eat them, you put a little bit of lemon juice on them, and they're divine. But this is what they look like. So they went from that picture to these beautiful olives. They're beautiful. So I'm gonna grab a couple. That taste, wow. That does not taste like the olives that you get from a can, guys. That's some good stuff. Thank you, Mary. All right, guys, meal prepping day 2. So here is, check this out. All of this is cooked and deboned chicken for me and the dogs, and this is probably going to be a 3-day meal prep. So I'm saving the bone so I can do bone broth after all of my chicken cooks. These are the last few pieces of chicken. I have maybe, I don't know, 6 pieces in here, and so cooking that up. I'm cooking this without any salt or flavorings, simply because the salt's not good for the pup. I also made some more baked chicken, and I've got 2 more pieces going in right now. I'll season those in a little bit. So let's get that going on my George Foreman. I'm gonna turn this to 350 and let that cook. Gotta put the lid on here. Once the chicken is all done, I will determine what to do to turn this chicken into a meal. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure that David wants some more of the broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole. And guys, that would be a great side dish for Thanksgiving. You can choose to leave the chicken out. You can choose to use meat from a neck bone of a turkey, some gizzards, whatever you like. But it is an amazing meal. Throw in some extra sage in it, and it would taste definitely like some stuffing. Also have a little bit of veggies left from last week that I am going to put in with the bone broth once I get that started. So let's go ahead and get this wrapped up as far as the chicken, and I will see you in a little bit. Right, so we're back to our Instant Pot and our chicken, and again, this is meal prep for the humans as well as the pups. Now that last batch of chicken I have here, I've already deboned it, and let me tell you, this Instant Pot, it's no effort whatsoever to debone. I had the 3 pieces of chicken I cooked earlier. I moved them into a larger pot, and now I have these 2. So these 2 will transfer here, and this will probably be part of dinner tonight. The other thing that I've done is I have cut up a bunch of leftover pieces of veggies from last week that did not get used, and I had saved the stalks just so I could put it in with my bone broth. I'm gonna go ahead, now that my chicken is all complete, we'll go ahead and get the veggies in my Instant Pot, set that for about a half hour, and who knows, I might turn it into a soup for tonight. All right, okay, now we are making some dessert. This is gonna be some coconut macaroons. Guys, if you have not checked out that video, please check it out. You will not regret making this recipe. I promise you, this will be a great item for Thanksgiving. So quick, so easy. Let me just tell you real quick all the ingredients. It is, for one recipe, 3 egg whites. I just buy the carton of egg whites for this. 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of swerve, 1/4 cup of almond flour, 1 tablespoon of vanilla, and 1/2 cup of coconut, shredded coconut, unsweetened. And you'll take your egg whites, you'll whip them up, having used a chilled container. And then all the other ingredients get mixed up. You'll fold it in and put it in the oven at 400 degrees for about 8 minutes. That simple, guys. I, on the other hand, am going to use yet a new machine that I have. Okay, guys, so here is my new gadget. I am going to eventually do a video on it, but I'm using it today, so I thought I'd go ahead and share a little bit with you. So this is the Power Air Fryer oven. What I've done here is I have 2 racks, and I've placed my macaroons in here. I'm still learning how to use this. I am going to set this at 8 minutes, and then I'm going to take the thermostat to 380. It says 400 on a traditional oven. I'm going to go ahead and do 380, all right? So there it goes. It automatically turns on for you. It's got a light button, so I'll be able to monitor what it's doing. Look, you see the boo dog in the background. There's a boo dog. Look away, macaroons. Okay, we're still on meal prep. I have got, as you can see, my macaroons cooking. I just turned off my Instant Pot where I had the veggies cooking. They look marvelous. And again, this will either be for the dogs, or I will incorporate this into a soup using my blender. All right, it's done. Open it up, see how they turned out. Oh, they look nice. All right. Oh, pretty macaroons. They're looking good, guys. They look good. So we got the last bit of the bacon cooking. Look at all this bacon goodness. Bacon drippings. David's here. Did you hear him? When I said bacon drippings.
Bacon.
Bacon. He likes it. And then I have over here, putting away in this container, these delicious macaroons. Oh gosh. Honey, are the macaroons good?
The macaroons are wonderful.
They're so good. So yeah, got these to put away, and I'll be back tomorrow with the last bit of my meal prep. And this is just kind of focused on everything. So I'll have completed meals, and tomorrow I will be working on side dishes. So see you soon. All right, guys, so part of meal prep is this yummy creamed spinach, and it's got a little bit of onions, heavy whipping cream, some mushrooms, some cream cheese, and I topped it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. And that'll be served with the baked chicken that I made, and that will be David's dinner for tonight. Word, guys, I'm finally finished with my meal prep. It's Wednesday. I've been going at this all week, and of course, eating as we go. So let me go ahead and share with you what my meal prep looks like. All right, so over here I have Brussels sprouts au gratin. There will be a holiday recipe for this coming up probably tomorrow, so that if you want to try a side dish, this would be a great option. I have my pancake, I have my broccoli, rice, and cheese with chicken, and the rice, of course, is cauliflower rice. And this would also be a great holiday dish. If you haven't seen the recipe for this, I'll put a link to this in the upper right hand corner as well. Now, this is what it's looked like just straight out of the pan. Right before we're ready to eat it, I will put it in the air fryer, or my new air fryer oven, and this is what it will look like. So just like a broccoli, rice, and cheese casserole that you typically eat, you know, out of the oven, where it's nice and bubbly and all that goodness. The 30 pounds of chicken, I actually had I think 3.5 containers of chicken. Well, the past couple days, I've used 1 container to feed the dogs, also to make some chicken salad. So this is chicken salad with onions and celery in it. I also made the macaroons. Guys, these are insanely good. And oh my gosh, they're so moist. Oh my gosh, they are so moist. Look at this. Oh, they are so delicious. I'm gonna eat this one. Delicious, delicious, insanely delicious. Also, another side dish that would be great for the holidays are green beans. I cook this with onions and of course bacon, and I could roast some pine nuts and put them on top for the holidays. You'll see a recipe for this also on the next day or so. It's really basic, but you know what? I do have some young viewers that aren't used to cooking in the kitchen, and so you know, thought I'd go ahead and include this. Now I also have the bratwurst that I cooked up for David's lunches, and then I have the chicken. We already ate, I guess I think we had like 5 pieces of the chicken already. David is in love with this stuff. Now the best thing to eat with that is this aioli, and I'll have a video up for how you make the aioli as well. Very, very basic recipe, and it's delicious. Then I boiled in the chicken broth these radishes, and honestly with this, when David's ready to eat, maybe some of the brat or something, I can just smash these up, put it in the microwave, smash them up a little bit with some cheese, some bacon, and make himself a, you know, faux mashed potato. And I have all the bacon that I cooked up, and then this is all of the broth that I have going on. So guys, this is a massive meal prep for this week. We have a busy schedule. It's au gratin. It's not pretty, but it's, gosh, it's good. All right, so that is what meal prep looks like. Tell me what your go-to meals are. Or if you want me to try to keto-fy something, let me know. I will certainly do it. These green beans, oh, there's nothing like fresh green beans, guys. Don't buy the canned stuff. Fresh green beans are where it's at. That's meal prep. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing more massive things like this. So still have a little bit more left to do. I just ran out of time and I wanted to get this video up so that I could share with you guys some of these recipes. All right, guys, that wraps it up. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for allowing me to spend time with you. If you haven't already done so, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification button so that you'll know each time I post a new video. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye-bye.
Choice Wednesday, it's so neato. Now here's my wife to teach us keto. Pork rinds, rah, rah, rah. Carbohydrates, blah, blah, blah.
You kissed my teeth.